Hello, this is Allison from the Cultural Classroom. I wanted to take a moment to talk about one of my newest resources that I have available for you. It is this resource right here, celebrating Arab culture in Spanish class. So you can find it right now on my homepage on Teachers Pay Teachers. You can also find it in my recent blog post and Instagram post and etc., etc. I've been talking about it quite a bit. I'm really, really, really excited and happy about this resource because I feel like the dominant culture, the hegemony, has almost successfully blocked out the Arab past. And that is an 800-year past that is in the not so distant past. So if you are a teacher listening to this and you're like, what does Arab culture have to do with Spanish culture? From 711 to 1492, Arab Moors from North Africa went into Spain and conquered a large chunk of Spain. And so little by little, there was the Reconquista that occurred, and the reconquering of Spain happened during the 800 years. And at the ending of it, Granada was the city that fell. That was the last city to be taken back by what is now considered Spain, because at that time period, it was a semblance of different kingdoms. And I have some YouTube videos up about talking about kind of like the history of it in just a nugget, just short form content. So now with that history, you probably have guessed that the Arab influence in Spain is actually pretty substantial, and this packet celebrates that influence in Spain and beyond. And it's just in time for Arab American Heritage Month, and it's a great time to uplift Arab culture in your class, your students that are in your class, and also to educate students, even if you have a class that is you don't have a single student of Arab descent. That's even better to do a resource like this because it promotes empathy, understanding, and just kind of looking through a looking glass saying, hey, oh my gosh, wow, this Spanish word comes from Arabic. And so it's pretty cool. It's a 16-page printable workbook. Let me click on it so you guys can see. The workbook is right here. It starts with kind of an introspective look at like how students would describe their culture, and then a look at other cultures. How would they describe, what do they know of Arab culture in Spanish culture? Would they pair the two together? Most students probably wouldn't. Some students might. So a look at Al-Andalus, which was the region that the Arabs conquered in Spain. And so I wrote this bit right here. And there's even a link here. If you type it in, it shows the conquering of Spain. So you can see a map here that shows the kingdom, the height of the kingdom, how extensive it was in Spain. There's room for reflection. There's questions. More reading comprehension. The reading comprehension is not extensive. The level is, a nice level for students who are in that 8th to, high school grade level of reading. We have questions. We ask about influences, and I pulled pictures and show students about what the architecture looked like and how it's influenced by Arabs in Spain, and art, and how the azulejos that are all over Latin America and Spain are influenced by the Moors, and flamenco, which is such a Spanish item, such a Spanish music, is influenced as well. Language, so many words. We have about 4,000 words, which I think is 8% of the language. That's a pretty statistically high percentage for a language that comes from a Romance language, a Latin language. So I know 8% sounds low, but remembering that the language is originally a Romance language, that's actually pretty high influence. So we have our reflections, and there we go. That is our celebrating Arab culture and Spanish class. I really hope that you enjoy this with your students. I hope that it breaks down some barriers, and I really hope that also, my great hope is that students see that they're more alike than they are different. All right. See you guys later. Link is somewhere around wherever this video is posted. Bye.